Hello, Paul here from EMD Automotive at Carrington, Sydney. I've got this Porsche 986, which is that one there. I showed a few videos earlier on, last month, or a few months ago. Just want to show you what I'm up to on this car here. Most of my parts, actually all of the parts have arrived, except for a few screws, but that's nothing. I can start assembly. Just want to show you what's been done already. The IMS bearing has been done, this one here, the IMS bearing modification. This is a different IMS bearing from the one that Porsche got on, so that's all done from this side here. I've got a brand new rear main seal, that's all installed properly. That rear main seal must be installed with a special tool, which is this tool here. This is a good tool for it. Otherwise it's going to leak again, or you can't put it nice and square. As you can see, that's all done, that's been done. So the modification for the oil feed's been done already. It's on this side here, that's all done. This one's all done already. So now I'm going to start assembling the actual top part and all the parts that I ordered. Compressor, this is going to come out today. This is going to be coming out, so I got a new compressor today. The oil cooler is going to, this is the old one, so I'm going to take all that off today and start replacing it. At the same time, we're going to clean the intake manifold right there. We're going to clean the outside and clean the outside, clean the inside as well. So now we're going to clean just clean the outside first, and then we're going to take these off and then clean the inside of the actual intake manifold properly. Got to be very careful so you don't break the fuel line, so you put a box so it's higher, so you don't kink the fuel lines on the side there. That's what we're up to now. But now I'm ready to put the clutch and the flywheel in now, and then the gearbox, and after the gearbox then I can start assembling the top part. Just want to show you, this is the actual new flywheel, brand new flywheel here. I've got a new one. That's for the clutch plate, and that's for the flywheel bolts. You must replace the bolts with the new flywheel. Every time you do a clutch, I advise you to replace the flywheel, because if you put the old flywheel with the new clutch, you will experience vibration down the track, and it's not that nice. And plus, the people that actually sell the clutch to you won't give you warranty on the clutch, because the flywheel is not replaced. So it's 50-50, a 50-50 pick. But if you ask me, just get the flywheel done with the clutch every time you do it. Otherwise, because the new clutch will come into play, and the new clutch won't match the flywheel, because the older flywheel is already worn. So every time you take a clutch out, the clutch is worn and the flywheel is worn. So if you put a new clutch, that clutch plate will never wear evenly on the flywheel, because the flywheel is old and the clutch is brand new. So it will have different spots on the clutch will catch, and you won't get the whole clutch to actually engage properly on the flywheel itself, because the flywheel is worn and the clutch is brand new. Alright, so always advise to do the flywheel and the clutch every time you do a clutch. But I just want to show you, I have to seriously inspect the flywheel, because I have seen one before that the actual weld wasn't good, was cracked only once. So that's enough for me to inspect every single one properly. Even make sure you inspect the teeth for your speed sensor. So your speed sensor is here. That's your speed sensor. I'm getting a new one as well, because they're starting to fail as well. I've got a few cars towed in with the speed sensor failed. So it's already old. This is the original one. If you've got a Boxster 996, just get that done. Don't wait for it to fail, because it's going to cost you more on a tow truck. Yeah, so make sure you inspect this as well. I always inspect the flywheel reference teeth, which is right here, all around. And make sure you count them, because there should be 58 of them, 58. So I always put 58, that means I already counted this one. 58 teeth, little windows, and for your flywheel, so that means you're actually, when you crank the engine, this is the synchronization point, that gap there. Alright, so I'm going to install the clutch. The gearbox is back. That was getting sorted out because the flywheel, the actual seal inside the selector, it's a common problem. The seal inside the selector leak oil, and they start leaking from here, and you can't do nothing about it. The gearbox must be opened up and replaced from the inside. Alright, the seal. I wish they put the seal outside so you can just remove that part there and put the new seal and then put this part on, like a slide. But that's the design that Porsche had, so can't do nothing about it. I'll show you on this gearbox here, on that 996 there I'm doing. So you know what I mean. See that one there? See the leak? This selector lever seal is starting to leak on this gearbox here. Alright. So right now I'm going to put the clutch in, flywheel, new release bearing here. Got to clean all that up as well. Put a new release bearing as well. Have a look at this here inside there. Make sure it's nice and make sure it's all right there. That's fine. It's not that worn there. It's all right. Just a little mark there, but it's not worn. You put your finger in there and feel it. If you feel just like that, grab it and just go like that. You can't. If you feel anything bumpy or uneven, replace it. But if you see a little mark like that, it's only a mark because of that. It's nothing to worry about. Alright, it's very important to do that. Like I'll show you on this one as well. This one here, this gearbox here is very bad. See that one there? That's bad. That's uneven. So make sure you put your hand in there and feel it. It's the only way. Alright, this is the, I think I'm getting close. Just going to finish doing all that work and start assembly. Alright, I'll do another video when I finish putting the gearbox back on, and then we'll go from there. Alright, thanks for watching and please subscribe.